Krishna has a basketball player for a boyfriend, or Tiger has a Disha Patani, or anybody else, are you the kind that sits and asks questions, or do you just let them be?
माँ है ना. My goal was that मैं मम्मी और पापा को एक बड़ा ऐसा घर दे दूँ आराम से. Even Salman, I've seen as an AD. Yeah. Salman's first film, I was the man who got his picture to the K.C. Bukharia's brother-in-law. The eyes which are focused, ear that listens to everything, head that keeps the wisdom. And सबसे बड़ा ये, कम बोलने का, ज़्यादा सुनने का. ये रात को भी ऑक्सीजन देगा, तो अपने बच्चे को प्यार करता है या अपने वाइफ को प्यार करता है, वो तेरे को कार्बन देगा. आई लव यू बोलेगा मतलब कार्बन, पर इसको आई लव यू बोलेगा ये ऑक्सीजन. समझे ब्रो? Bharathi ji,
you're looking so nice.
You're looking wonderful, and it's not 40 years. After 40 years, we're sitting together. 40 saal ho gaye Bharathi ji.
Can you imagine? It's 40 years since Hero.
Can you imagine?
I mean, it's wonderful, and I've known you for 40 years.
Full power. Wow.
I've known you since you used to meet us on your motorbike.
Lord. Yeah. I should come down, right?
Yes.
Who were there? Jayanti.
Yeah.
Nalini was there. Yes. Jayanti, Nalini, and
Harmeet Katuria.
Yeah. All my love to everybody around. Jayanti, Nalini, Harmeet.
Jackie, you turned 66 on the 1st of February.
Is it so?
2023.
Oh, is it so?
And how does
God, my mind is still 19. Itna?
आप 66 के हो.
Double chakka.
But tell me, apart from feeling very grateful, blessed, etc., what are your real thoughts when you're 66?
Nothing. No thought, no. Live for the day. Okay. Wake up in the morning. Check your nasal passage. Breathe properly. Sneeze out a little if you can. Breathe out a little. And then just feel happy that there are aches and pains. Everybody has. But that you can bear it. It becomes a sweet pain.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's it. That's your birthday. That's your day. The start of the day. And then keep going on.
There's no other thought, no other deep, profound thought.
जरा भी नहीं.
Okay.
सोचा ही नहीं, सोचने का भी नहीं. आज, right now is the time.
Okay.
What you and me sitting, it won't come back again.
It's not.
पानी निकल गया.
निकल गया. Right.
Yeah. सोचेंगा कि वो तेरी अभी कुछ नहीं. जो आया, काम किया, सबकी इज्जत की, आगे चला.
Okay. You're the product of a Gujarati gentleman called
Kakubai
Shroff.
Kakubai
Shroff.
Kakubai Haribhai Hembhai Trikamlal Shroff.
And a Turkish lady called Rita. How did they meet?
I have exactly no idea, but I know somehow that they met. My dad. She met Dad because of maybe something she wanted to sell or something. You know, mom came from there and she got a lot of things, and that was the only way that they could, you know, maybe a rice pearl or some shawl or something. And my dad must be the buyer, I feel.
Oh.
And they fell in love. And wonderful. Thank God for that.
Yes, yeah. I know. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a Jackie Shroff here.
Yeah, and I won't have my family also.
Your kids,
yeah,
I
my
know.
family. Yeah.
But that's wonderful. I mean, I always wondered how did
being here, Bharathi taking my interview. That's huge for me, darling. That's really huge. You're the seasoned, graceful lady that you are. Let's not talk about all that.
How
cute.
You know, you've never hidden the fact that you used to live in a chawl, that you used to share a washroom with the other people. You've never ever hidden your background.
There was no need. It was so clear that what I was there is what people liked. They liked to watch that.
Okay.
And then there were so many things out there in that show. Like I just spoke to some people. I said, we have 7 coolies, and out of 7 coolies, we had 3 parties, and on 3 parties, 10 people used to share it. And how they sacrificed, you know, when early morning we have to go for shoot, and you're standing in the line with the other gentleman, someone who's already inside. There are two people in front of you to clear out to go for the nature's call, and you're hanging right behind, and you're still in, and now you're in films.
Yeah.
So I was in films, and I stayed
and you were
there.
still there, yes.
So it was something which was absolutely, oh, what a pleasure it was. I miss my house so much out there. In fact, I'm planning to buy a little kholi there.
Really?
Yeah. I've spoken to the landlords.
How wonderful. So that means you are a sentimental guy.
Everybody is, darling. In there, everyone is sentimental. It's just that the level of, like, kaun sa bhav kahan hai? If you're angry or you're greedy or you're in love, you know, it's our apna pattern hai ye sab. Which goes up, which goes down, which has to be controlled by your breath, by your thoughts, by your maturity, by just being still and understanding where you are, what you're doing. That's it. So,
Talking about sentimentality, this is my grandmother's ring.
Oh
my grandmother. So it must be more than 130 years old, yeah.
And you taking care of it shows that you don't have to be so expressive, but just one ring on your finger, which has been taken care of for so many years by her, and now by you, and you want your legacy to take it forward.
Absolutely.
How beautiful.
Yeah, that's right.
These are the things we do. Hindustani जज्बाती है सब, बहुत प्यार है. सब में जज्बात बहुत भरा हुआ है.
That's true. Jagu, you have a very different take on a lot of things, because I know you're not somebody who likes to talk a lot, because even on stage you don't like giving speeches. You avoid giving
मेरे को
speeches.
बोलने को ज़्यादा नहीं आता है. मेरा मुंह खुलता है तो कुछ, मैं तो इंग्लिश में बात कर रहा हूँ आपके साथ भारती जी, because maybe that's the call of the day. You're on the meal, yeah. But बात करने को आता ही नहीं है. और फिर मैं क्या, मेरा खुल जाता है तो खुल जाता है. Then I talk what I'm saying.
Okay. But आप कम बोलते हो और ज़्यादा सोचते हो और ज़्यादा फील करते हो ना?
और काम करता हूँ.
काम तो बहुत.
I like to work. I like to keep busy on my job. Feel the character, write the character. Now there's so much of time. Plant, garden. Every birthday, someone's birthday, you're planting. You're finding some good seeds, clean seeds. You're planting, and then you're having it also. You're nurturing it, watching it grow. So that kind of pleasure. You know, these are the things that I really enjoy doing. I like my films. I like my friends. I like to go to the farm and do farming, and sit back and just enjoy life, and watch my family, my friends grow.
And your trees grow. Your plants grow.
Beshak.
Yes.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
You know, you have a very interesting DP on your WhatsApp profile. You have a Bigfoot, which is and there is a hand that is stopping that foot from stamping a sapling, which I think just tells everything you feel about nature.
I tell you,
Isn't it?
I tell you, a picture.
It's a very telling picture.
This here picture is
Worth 1,000 words.
That's what it is.
So is that how you feel? I mean, you are so much with environment. You wanted a plant out here, you know. You've got plants all over, even in your apartment.
Yeah, it's a must.
When did you find yourself so environmentally conscious?
First of all, when my chawl it was in front of a jungle.
Okay.
So आम बाम ऐसे we have to reach out कि आम निकाल लिया तो खींच लिया. नीचे केला है, कहीं पेरू है, चीकू है, बोर है. बहुत सारी चीजें थी जंगल में. So as a little 10-year-old, 15-year-old, you've grown watching these things and eating them at the same time.
Right.
And growing the seeds and watching the seeds crack and a little thing come out. और आम का निकलता है ना. तो वो सारी चीजें fascinate कर देता है. And subconscious is our own.
Yes.
So we pick it up. Like how I picked up Hindi proper grammar and all that, and radio, listening to all the top songs written by such legendary people, rendered by such legendary people. The pronunciations were so beautiful, and it was subconscious because I was asked to sleep by 11 o'clock. I used to hit deck till 11:30. Bela ke Phool on Vivid Bharati. So सारे गाने जो आते थे, that used to go in my subconscious. I was not learning, or someone was not preaching me. I was just grasping it and that stayed back with me, and that helped me in understanding the language properly.
Okay.
Can you imagine what education Vivid Bharati is?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
In fact, you sing also, isn't it?
Means I sing the way anybody sings, everybody sings.
No, I've heard you sing. One day you sang to me and you sang wonderfully.
Really, I must have. Yeah, I do. Come sometimes to the farm, I'll sing for
I
you.
will.
I'll
Yes,
sit on
I
the
will.
stage and sing for you. Really,
I will.
Bharathi ji.
I will. Yeah, you sing.
बहुत साल से बोल रहा हूँ इनफैक्ट
Yes.
वहीं जाना था आज
I know. We were supposed to do this in.
मैं वहीं से आया
हाँ, अच्छा, okay. हम आ जाएंगे एक दिन. Yeah. मैं तो जरूर आऊंगी.
मैं तो चाहता हूँ you come
Yes, I will, I
with
will.
your gang,
I will.
hang around, let me take care of you properly.
I would love to. 40 years after Hero, what are your thoughts about your career? Because if I remember right, you always came in as someone very good looking, very nice,
so
very
sweet.
good person.
Thank you.
But did it hurt you that people used to not call you a good actor?
I
Used to call
loved
you
it.
even wooden and things like
I loved it because what happened when they called me wooden and they called me staccato, they called me Devanand clone. I said, wow, I mean, I was nothing and I'm called so many things.
अच्छा, you looked at it that way.
मतलब मुझे कोई इतने सारे नाम मिल गए कि मुझे कोई पहचानता नहीं था. इतने सारे बातें हुई और इतने मतलब ब्रिक्स फेंके गए. It was fun because my film was running. सुभाष जी ने बोला टेंशन मत ले बेटा, तू हीरो बन गया. मैं बोला अच्छा, इतनी सारी बातें जो बोल रहे हैं वो फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. बोला नहीं, मास्टर्स को नहीं पड़ता बेटा. इफ दे लाइक यू दे लाइक यू. म्यूजिक पसंद है, कहानी पसंद है, आप पसंद आ गए हैं. अब आपको एक्टिंग नहीं आ रहा है, आप ऐसी बातें करते हैं. वो लिखने वाले तो लिखते हैं, उनका काम है. It's critics. Critics are supposed to criticize. So take it fairly. It's their job.
Okay. So that's how you looked at it.
और क्या करता?
Okay. So you never got hurt and
No.
अभी मैं दिखा दूंगा, now I'll become an
No,
actor and show them and all that, नहीं?
No, man.
So then, you know, when I see something like Total Dhamal, it was only your voice.
Oh, you heard that?
Yes, it had
Oh, my
only
God.
your voice. You were the GPS voice.
Yeah, I was the
It
GPS.
was wacky, but it was just your voice, and everybody,
Oh, how nice.
everybody knew who it was.
Oh, nice. I'm
You
so
know,
happy you're
really.
talking about it. I swear to God, I'm
Really.
happy.
And
I
then,
thought nobody noticed it.
no, everybody in the audience knew immediately. तो Jackie Shroff, जगू
हाँ, GPS बन गया
हाँ,
मैं।
GPS बन गए. सिर्फ आवाज थी आपकी, you know.
तीन चिंदी क्या था इंग्लिश में जानकारी पाने के लिए नंबर 1, हिंदी में जानकारी पाने के लिए नंबर 2 और चिंदी में जानकारी पाने के लिए नंबर 3. चिंदी में
चिन्नी चालू हिंदी.
क्लास है चिंदी.
प्रेस 1 फॉर इंग्लिश. हिंदी में जानकारी के लिए 2 दबाएं और चिंदी में जानने के लिए 3 दबाएं.
चिंदी क्या?
देखो, स्टीयरिंग तेरे पास है, भेजा मेरे पास है. तू स्टीयरिंग पे ध्यान रख, मैं भेजे पे ध्यान रखता हूँ.
So we were talking about you've come such a long way that just your voice on that GPS and the entire audience knew this is Jackie Shroff. So are you, despite all those things about the wooden hair, etc., you've just survived and made such a mark for yourself?
I don't know, Bharathi. I just flow with the
Honestly.
tide, you know it.
But how?
I have no
Anybody
idea.
else would have been
Like-
out by now. You are right here doing so brilliantly.
I don't know how.
I saw a film called Mili,
Yeah.
Janvi Kapoor's.
Yeah.
In which again you don't have any dialogue. You are there just for a brief appearance. You're behind bars, you're in a jail. And in that one shot where you look at somebody and you understand that this person is having a problem, I'll create a distraction. And doesn't matter if I get bashed up in the bargain. You did all that in that 2 minutes. And it was lovely. I mean, everybody knew this is apna Jaggu Dada hai. He is capable of being a nice guy, of helping the hero, and being, and doesn't matter if he gets hit in the bargain.
Bonnie anytime. For Bonnie, I kind of do a lot of things. I did Roop Ki Rani. I did one more film with him. Prem, I think. No, Prem Dushman. I don't know. Prem. And this is now, he called me personally and said कि ये एक दिन का काम करेगा. Of course करेगा. वो बच्ची
Yeah.
फैमिली का बच्चा है.
That's
So it was just fun. I didn't really and the directors take it out. अपन जाने का white screen की तरह. पेंटर उसके ऊपर पेंट क्या करता है अपने को नहीं मालूम है ना. So you go
इतने साल
blank.
के बाद भी आप ऐसे
Blank.
ही हो.
I go blank, ma. You have to go blank.
So is that was probably one of your many secrets.
Listen to your director. Listen to your writers. Let the cameraman do their job. Let the editors do their job. Let the music directors do their job. Everybody, it's a teamwork. So flow in with the team. They can make you look good. They can make you look bad. They say the film is made on the editing table, from the writing table. लिखने से edit तक जाता है. उसके बीच में कितने technician हैं जो आपको संभाल रहे हैं?
So you have the blank paper approach to all your work?
Yeah.
And that's what has worked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's totally their game. It's a technician's game. You, with your sincerity, with your voice and your discipline, कि 9 बजे का shift है तो 8 बजे पहुंच गए. No fuss. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि मेरा 19 रोल है उसका 20 है. कई लोगों ने नहीं किया देवदास ये कह करके शाहरुख बाबा देवदास है तो मतलब क्या हो गया. चुनी बाबू भी तो है ना कोई.
Exactly.
तो हाँ. So I don't get.
Chalo.
We had a blast, me and Shahrukh.
Yeah.
We had a blast.
And you're the kind of person, you can wear a formal tuxedo, you can wear a suit, you can wear a lungi, you can wear a dhoti, and you look great in anything you wear.
I think you're really kind to me today. So sweet of you to say that. My wife says the same thing though.
I think anybody who knows you will say that. Anybody who, even the audience that sees you knows that about you. Yeah.
I've been
carry off anything.
The
any
thing,
kind of.
it's just that I feel comfortable in what I wear. I really don't much care. And when dogs bark, I know that I've arrived. I swear to God. हम लोग जब 3 बत्ती पे थे तो वही करते थे ना खादी भंडार का कपड़ा पहनने का. खादी भंडार was our most favorite because it was सस्ता, सुंदर और टिकाऊ और खूबसूरत और देसी. तो हम लोग ले लेते थे वो. 4.5 रुपए से लेकर 7.5 रुपए तक का कर्टन मटेरियल वगैरह आता था. वो लेकर जीन्स बना देते थे, लाइन वाले जीन्स वगैरह. फिर कोई भी गंजी होता था हाथ से पेंट करते थे और बूट्स पहनते थे 4 इंच का. तो जब रास्ते पे निकलते थे तो dogs used to really go bananas and we used to know like we are looking different. We look different. Because if you look different then they say, oh, who the hell is this? So kind of, and then the era of all our Indian dressing, you know, the Bangala, Nehru, Abdul Sherwani, Abka, Churidar Kurta, you know, all those things. And then 1969, that after that, the 74s and things where the hippie influx was there, they wanted peace and love.
Right.
So those kind of outfits, you know.
Yeah.
So there was a melange of different styles of easy Western and beautiful, traditionally ethnic Indian. So these two joined together and it became me. I could wear boots on my dhoti.
Right.
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah.
And I still love it.
And today, of course, you're Jackie Shroff. You can wear anything and that will set a trend.
उस वक्त तो मैं जब बोला ना जब पैसे नहीं होते तो इस ऐसे बना खादी का कपड़ा था सबसे अच्छा. आज भी बांधनी बहुत सबसे अच्छा. हल्का फुल्का और अपना.
That's that's nice. But tell me, when you were in your Chawl days, what was your ultimate goal? Was it to be here? To be here?
My goal was that मैं मम्मी और पापा को एक बड़ा ऐसा घर दे दूं आराम से.
अच्छा.
मुझे वहाँ आराम बहुत थी मगर जब ऐसे देखता था मैं और लाइन में मम्मी को या डैडी को देखता था तो बोलता था नॉर्मल है ही है मगर if I can afford it can I wanted to get her a house for mom and dad.
Okay.
So that was a normal thing.
Okay.
बाकी कुछ नहीं बाकी तो
अपने लिए?
अपने को क्या जहाँ उन लोग खुश मैं खुश.
But it's very strange because your son Tiger on a Coffee with Karan episode, he said the same thing about you. I mean, it touched me so much because he said something like, Karan asked him, what is your ultimate definition of luxury? And he said, whatever luxury I can give my parents is the ultimate for me. I thought that was such a fabulous thing for a child to say.
Yeah.
And you're saying almost the same thing about your parents. So
I hope.
I mean, I think you're just passing down the right sentiments and values.
I think that should be throughout for everybody. It should be the same. Beyond mom and dad, there's nothing for me at least.
I remember sending your message. You're very blessed to have a son like Tiger because after reading that, seeing that episode, I sent you that. Yes.
God's been kind, thank God.
You have also been, when your mom passed away, I remember coming to see you, but you had shut yourself away from everybody and you were deep in thought and you emerged a few days later And after that, I saw you have turned a little philosophical about loss, and I even saw something on YouTube where you have this way of saying that, look, life is a balance. Koi jata hai, koi aata hai.
I saw all these. I saw my daddy go. I saw my brother go. So yeah, so I've seen it with my eyes.
You saw.
And my mother, who I love.
You saw your brother go.
Yeah.
Were you there when he drowned?
I was there. I was there. I was 10 years old, and I saw it.
And you remember it?
Of course, Bharathi. वो तो obvious है ना, कैसे भूल सकता है ये सारी बातें?
Right, right. But that was.
That's traumatic. That's trauma is inside.
It's still inside.
It has to be there somewhere. I don't know where it is. I don't want to dig it out.
Right.
It's good memories that last longer for me. I know the tragic thing. It's normal. A lot of people go through tragedy.
He went in to save somebody.
That's for friends. He was all out. That's the thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have learned the same thing. You could burn your house to give warmth to someone else. You know.
So can I say that your brother was your first hero?
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was 17, I was 10, so obviously he was the hero.
Right. And what you saw him do,
yes,
even more heroic.
Yes. He did a lot of good things out there for his friends out there. But he gave his life for a friend, which is huge.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, that's guts. God.
Absolutely.
Guts and some kind of loyalty to friends.
And you were the only one your parents could turn to. And you were only 10.
I was 10.
But so you were there for one another. That was the only way to
There's no option.
go through it. Yeah. And later on, when you lost your father, you lost your mother, I heard you say things like, you know, you have to take it in life. These things are part of life, and you know, there is a balance. I've lost my parents, I've got my children. Tiger has come in, now his children will come in. It's a cycle.
Oh, I know.
Is that how you feel?
That's how everyone feels. There's nothing they can do about it. I mean, everyone's got a loss in the family. There's not a single house where they haven't lost someone. It's a normal thing. It's how you take it. It's your reaction towards the action that's happened. Like I always say, I love my mother the most, but I didn't go with her. I couldn't go with her. I could have cried my lungs out. I could have been devastated and all that. You know what I mean? Ma, pyar, ma. So, but it never happened. I couldn't go with my mother because obviously I couldn't go with my mother. I realized life. I said, ये जर्नी यही है. इतना प्यार करता हूँ माँ से, माँ के साथ गया नहीं. कैसे जाता? पीछे और है, मेरे बच्चे हैं, मेरी धर्मपत्नी है. And I know the soul is there with them. I always felt my father and my brother. Now I feel my mother. They're all around. Where will they go? I wonder where they go.
Right.
But in my heart, I feel it and I manifest it. When I want to think of my mother, I dream of her.
Okay. You still do?
Yeah. Anytime I feel like.
What do you like as a father? Are you strict in the sense, if Krishna has a basketball player for a boyfriend, or Tiger has a Disha Patani or anybody else, are you the kind that sits and asks questions, and or do you just let them be?
माँ है ना ये सब करने. माँ का duty है. Yeah, what boys will handle.
Okay.
Son talks to mother, daughter talks to mother, and whatever she is comfortable with, I'm comfortable. Okay. Yeah, I don't try and say, I'm the one who take the decision. No way, Jose. Nobody did to me.
Okay, yeah.
From Teen Batti, nobody did to me. Yeah.
In fact, when you were going around with Ayesha, she used to come to your house.
वहीं रही ना, कहीं वहाँ रहे भी, लाइन भी लगाए बाथरूम का.
How did you meet Ayesha? Because you always said that she came from an upper crust setup.
Yep.
And that you were this chawl boy from Teen Batti. तो मिले कैसे, और what was the common ground?
अब कुछ common ground नहीं था. मैं बाइक पे था, दोस्त का बाइक लिया था और घर जा रहा था. सामने बस था, बस के अंदर झंडा हाथ में और ऐसे पकड़ के बस उतरने वाले होते हैं. वहाँ पे खड़ा था. There was a flag flying like this and she was standing in a school uniform. I said, whoa. So I stopped by. I said, hi, my name is Jackie. I come here to play. I said, my name is Ayesha. I'm coming to my reptile rescue friend's house here. I said, fair enough. Hope to see you soon. See you soon. Then after 3 days, her friend came and said, she's seen some ad in a paper and she thinks you can be an actor. O.P. Ralan Saab has said that Ashoka the Great is being made. All India hunt. So I took my photograph according to what she said, like this, a mustache like this. And I said, yeah, I should be taking $20 from mom. I said, Mom, I'm trying for this. That's the first time I tried because my wife said that. I mean, my girlfriend then. Not even girlfriend, someone I know.
Someone you just met.
So then I went with my photograph. I said, you'll have to come with me. I said, any excuse to...
You have to meet her.
Absolutely. And when she sent a message like, oh, she thinks I'm like an actor.
Yeah.
So I said, chalo. गया ऑफिस में जाके 20 रुपए छोड़े, फोटो छोड़ा और फिर आए चलते चलते चना खाते हुए, पैसे थे नहीं. I didn't want to just say let's walk. तो मरीन ड्राइव चलते चलते बातें हुई. So film तो नहीं मिला, but I got her. That's important.
More important, yes, that's right. That's absolutely right. And then of course we all know that modeling happened little, and then you got Dev.
Kailash Surendranath.
Kailash Surendranath, yes.
Yeah.
And then of course Dev Saab saw you, and you got Swami
Swami
Dada,
Dada.
and you got Hero.
Okay, yeah.
And you just never had to look back, and it just happened.
Yeah, it just happened. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know it. It just everything happened.
It just
I never planned. I never had a forward thinking. It was today, thinking today.
Even today you don't have a plan for
How
tomorrow.
can I plan tomorrow? What happens? God knows. Check the things happening around town. Earthquake out there. Turkey. So many people there. You don't know. You can plan. But I can't plan. I feel scared. कि plan तो बाबा के हाथ में. हम लोग dates तो लिख लेते हैं. But we should say God willing.
Yeah.
हाँ, ऊपर वाला नहीं चाहता. कैसे बता सकता है आप कि कल सुबह मेरे को 8 बजे उठने का? अलार्म लगा के सोया है. अलार्म लगा के सोया है. बॉस सांस पे ध्यान रखेंगे तो सब सही हो जाता है. माइंड शांत रखेंगे तो होता नहीं है. होता नहीं, होने देते नहीं. आजू बाजू की जो फोर्स होते हैं ना, it's impossible because there's so many energies that you are in always taking in without knowing them. Like I say, when you're driving a car and you're driving but you don't know anybody on the road, but you know everybody on the road. The guy in the front who's braking, the guy who wants to cross, the scooter that wants to pass by, someone who comes and chats with you at the signal, someone blinking from there that he wants to go here. So you're chatting with them. Your mind is always connected to all the guys on the street.
That's right.
But you don't know nobody.
That's right.
तो एनर्जी इतना रहता है कि यू गेट जो तार है अपना जो करते ना भमरी करके लेबन में जो ले आते हैं ना सांस को, वो करना पड़ता है. नहीं भी किया तो फिर कुछ करना पड़ता है. स्विम और प्लांट और लिसन टू म्यूजिक और ड्राइव or cook. One has to detox with your own self.
You know, you made Dal-Chawal for me one day.
I can make it now also here.
One day I had come in the morning and you were eating Dal-Chawal. I said, I don't eat garlic. तो मैंने कहा अभी बनाता हूँ. And you went in and you made Dal-Chawal without that, and you gave it to me with a haldi and ginger pickle.
अभी बोलने वाला था. वो हल्दी का आंबे हळद बोलते हैं. आंबे हळद. रॉ हल्दी काटने का, थोड़ा नमक और थोड़ा नींबू डालने का, उसके ऊपर हरी मिर्ची डालना है तो वो भी डाल सकता है. You understand?
Yes.
Oh, it's lovely. And घी, अच्छा घी अगर मिल गए, गाय का, और दाल चावल, that's it.
So I've seen you cook and I've
मतलब दाल चावल बनाना कोई मैं शेफ, मतलब मिशेलिन नहीं बन गया मैं. मतलब बड़ो बाबा बहुत प्यार करती है मेरे को आज से नहीं, बचपन से. इसीलिए मेरी तारीफ खाली दाल चावल की ही बात कर रहा हूँ. दाल चावल थोड़ा सा रहेंगे इधर, ये थोड़ा दाल चावल है. That's it. बाकी वो निकल जाता है जब पिक्चर करता हूँ.
But you're a vegetarian, isn't
I am totally.
How come?
क्या मालूम यार, मेरे को शायद वो खुशबू नहीं पसंद है.
पहले से from
कई दिनों से, मतलब कई साल हो गए, पता नहीं कितने साल हो गए छोड़कर. कहीं पहले खा लिया होगा मच्छी, किसने खिला दी होंगी, कहीं और कबाब खिला दिया होगा रास्ते पे जाके. किसी ने बोला कि डॉगी का है, चारा ना मैं तेरे को इतना कौन देगा, तो उस दिन से मैं बोला छोड़ो यार. और इतनी सारी सब्जियां हैं, भिंडी, पालक, मेथी, लाल मिर्च, अम्बट सूखा, करेला, बटाटा, दूधी, भोपला.
So you're happy being a vegetarian?
I'm bloody happy.
Because you're still known as a very tough guy. It's not like vegetarians are weak.
नहीं, हाथी, घोड़ा, गधा,
That's right.
पावर है. मजदूर, गधा मजदूरी, घोड़ा ग्रेस, भागम भाग, हाथी बाप,
Real. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Because this, it's a fallacy, isn't it, that vegetarians are weak?
ना माँ, शेर भी तो होता है, शेर भी खाते हैं ना, शेर वगैरह नॉन वेज भी बहुत होते हैं, वेज भी होता है, मुझे ऐसे आदत लग गई है। और जब आए होंगे अपने बड़े, अपने जो बाबा आदम के हमारे जो हैं, तो उन लोग ने भी यही खाया होगा, या तो फल निकाल के खाए होंगे, या तो किसी प्राणी या किसी जानवर को मार के खाया होगा, पता नहीं।
Because I remember when Tiger was born, I think you tried to give him vegetarian food.
I did, and he had a lot of it.
Yes.
Dal-Chawal, यही सब, हरा लहसुन, डंडी वाली, हरा प्याज, डंडी वाली, वो सब, अदरक अपना अदरक, वो अदरक is also nice, the pink one. ये सारी चीजें लेनी चाहिए, पौष्टिक है।
That's right. But then your mother-in-law stepped in and said, "What are you up to? You can't give, not giving him even egg and not giving him this." And she stepped in and made sure that he didn't remain just a vegetarian.
हाँ, खिलाया फिर। मैं जब बच्चा था तो मेरी माँ भी खिलाती थी, मगर पता नहीं मैं इनको क्यों नहीं खिलाया। कच्चा अंडा पिला देती थी, दूध में मिला के पिलाती थी। अंडा पिलाया कभी, पिए कभी कच्चा। वो माँ बोलती थी तो पीता था, मगर कच्चा अंडा गलग और यहाँ से जाता था, ऐसे तो लगता था वो माय लॉर्ड।
Tell me a little about your farm and when did you get it, and what is it about the farm that draws you so much? Right through the pandemic you stayed there.
Farming, soil, conservation of soil. They say you have 8 to 12 inches of topsoil. So the topsoil has to be protected. They're just that much. Once we plow it or till it, you are destroying it. And when you burn the grass on it, you're really finishing it. Then you need all the different kinds of things for it to grow. Otherwise, the topsoil is what we have to look after. I'm trying to take care of the topsoil by putting in grass which holds the ground. My friends are there, they're farmers, they're hanging on to rice, they're growing different things that I want.
Okay.
And then when I was at the farm, we were, myself and my other 2-3 boys, we were having a field of cabbages, cauliflowers, spinach, methi, दुनिया भर की चीजें आती है।
So you're growing all that there?
हाँ।
Okay. And do you do it शौक के लिए or do you do it as a marketing?
मार्केटिंग का तो सोचा नहीं, मगर अभी फिलहाल तो अपने लिए करता हूँ, और शौक है इन चीज़ों का कि खुद ही उगा रहा है और खुद ही खा रहा है और खिला रहा है दोस्तों को। और जब ज़्यादा बढ़ने लगेंगे तो मैं मार्केट में दूंगा, सब खाओ।
Okay, right. Have you become better with money?
I really
You were not very good with money at one time.
ये हाथ में खड्डा है एक, इधर से लाइन जाते हैं ना वो मनी का लाइन, तो इधर खड्डा है, बस तो कोई नीचे पकड़ने वाला होना चाहिए, क्योंकि इतने प्रॉब्लम्स दिखते हैं, लोग इतने हैं, अपना तो है ही है। But I've been doing that since the time I came into the film industry, I think.
Yeah.
Being born in Tinbati Naka, having a genetic that is like a brother can give life for a friend, that kind of genetics.
Yes.
So it's not me, it's my genetics. I mean, when I see someone yelp, I'll go all on my way. But then usually some of them will come and shit on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's normal. किसी की मदद करने जाओ तो आप बुरा होते ही हैं, पर मैं रुका नहीं अभी तक, पर रोकने वाले हैं, 2-4 घोड़े, पागल घोड़े को पकड़ने वाला भी है।
अच्छा।
क्योंकि इतना गम है दुनिया में कि मैं बताऊं कैसे, सबको अपना अपना है ना।
That's right.
पर वो आके कभी कंधा ले लेता है तो फिर वो उसका वजन अपने पे आ जाता है, फिर अपने को लेके चलना पड़ता है वो। और ऐसे कितने अगर हाँ कर दिए तो पूरी दुनिया बढ़ जाएगी ना, सबका काम है, सुनने वाला कम है।
That's true. Would I be right in saying that your children are 1/4 Gujarati, 1/4 Turkish, 1/4 Bengali and 1/4 Belgian? What a mix!
सब धर्म के हैं एक ही घर में,
सब धर्म
के एक ही घर में।
International. They are international kids.
मतलब हाँ, सब हम हिंदुस्तान तो इंटरनेशनल कब का हो गया है, we've rocked, we've become international.
Yeah.
People love our yoga, people love our science.
Absolutely, yeah. But wouldn't that be a great way to describe him, your children?
They asked me, what is religion? What's our religion? I say, my mother is your religion. Touch your mother's feet, respect her. That's it.
And yet you do like bringing Ganpati home every year.
Yeah, we go Ganpati, we do whatever they call us, wherever they call us, any puja. अगर किसी का है, क्योंकि being in the film line, they keep calling me. I go. कहीं भी चले जाए, चर्च में जाके sermon भी पढ़ लेता हूँ, कहीं भी बुला लो, दरगाह में चले जाता हूँ, फर्क नहीं पड़ता।
Okay.
सीरियसली फर्क नहीं पड़ता, ये है कि आप जस्ट बी ह्यूमन. वही बोला था बाबा को टाइगर को, ऐसे इंसान बन बेटा जितना हो सकता है. Yeah, respect people and let humanitarian be your motto. And mom, your माँ ही है.
That's your religion.
क्या प्लेजर मिलता था माँ, 3 बत्ती पे जब मैं रहता था ना वो घर पे, माँ बैठती थी तो मैं उसके पैर के नीचे सोता था.
अच्छा.
तो मेरे सर पे पैर रखती थी. वो मैं that I miss a lot. That feel of her feet on my face, my whole day shooting a problem khatam.
Jagu, I've told you about that little scene in Mili where you don't say anything and you said it's all the director's thinking. But you know the impact that just looking at you, the impact that the audience has. Okay, Jagu's here, oh, you know, Dada's here for just one scene. But you have that impact. You've come to a stage where even that one scene makes a difference.
How nice is that?
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it, but how nice is that, right from Tingbatti to this place.
Exactly.
सच बात है. Bharathi, you know me right from इतने साल से. मैं जितना अपने बारे में नहीं उतना तू जानती मेरे बारे में. क्या बताऊँ मैं? These are the things which, because I respect and I listen. My technician, I want their help all the time.
Okay.
और जब वो मुझे लेते हैं तो सोच के लेते हैं कि नहीं क्यों ले रहा है भाई, ये लगेगा, दिस इज नीडेड, सो दे टेक इट. ऐसे आपने लिया है, अभी आप संभालो. अभी जैसे भारती जी आप यहाँ आई, आप संभालो, लाइट वो संभाल रहा है, साउंड संभाल रहा है, कैमरा संभाल रहा है, तो सब लोग अपना संभाल रहा है. अपन तो बैठा है, बातें हो रही हैं. हाँ, दैट्स एग्जैक्टली, दैट्स अ टीम. It's a lovely team.
It's always a team.
Teamwork. Nothing else matters, man.
Coming back to the fact that you did just one scene in Mili, and you said you did that for Boni, one has seen that whether you're playing Salman Khan's father or you're playing Anil Kapoor's older brother, when Anil Kapoor is actually older than you.
बोल मत मारेगा.
He's 3 months older than you.
He's a little. I'm maybe double boned.
Okay.
And that is nice and tough and slender. I'm a little like मैं हाथी हूँ, मैं थोड़ा सा heavy हूँ, तो मैं हमेशा बड़ा भाई लगता हूँ.
अच्छा.
और रास्ते में मिलता है तो मेरा पैर पहले पड़ता है, so that people also know he is the older one. I'm not the older one. But a great guy and such fabulous
films you've done together.
Yeah. Oh, we have an equation. We don't have to meet and hang around every day, but when we meet, we go back right at that first time that we met, when he came to Nepinsi Road to meet his girlfriend, now his wife. और बोला जग्गू में जैकी गाड़ी खड़ा किया था, सामने आया, was on the bike on the other side. He said, I want to dress up like you. I'm doing a film. Then he was talking about Mashal or some film, and थोड़ी देर बैठा निकल गया. Yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah.
So I remember that time. Then I remember the time he said कि there was a film after Swami Dada which Sawan Kumar Thak Sahab had offered me. Anil ji was in that, love कुछ था. तो मुझे भी एक रोल ऑफर किया था, तो अनिल मेरे पास, मैं बोला दाढ़ी से, बोला टेंशन मत ले, कपड़ा मैं दे दूंगा, तू आ जा, मेरा दोस्त का रोल है, आ जा, घुस जा. देव साहब said दाढ़ी you can't take it off. I said I won't take it off, sir. You're my first producer director. Yeah. So I let it go. But he's always been there. I've been there for him. We have a clear understanding. We're not like, oh bro क्या हर रोज क्या हो रहा है, कुछ नहीं. But जब मिल गया, then it's like on fire. Both of us are brothers. We're on fire. He has whatever he plays and what I play, Ram, Lakhan, or anything.
And you never had a problem with the fact that he is older than you, but you're playing the older brother?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
And
yeah,
you
we're working.
Salman's father.
Yeah, cool, so cool.
In Bharat.
I love to play all this. They like to see all these things out of me.
Okay.
Do it.
So you don't have an ego issue about it all?
काहे का पागल हो गई क्या?
आपको ego issue भी नहीं है कि you are playing, you're not the main hero of a film?
That तो पहले से था.
पहले से ना?
मिशन कश्मीर आ गया, क्या है विलन है. देवदास आ गया, क्या है चुनी बाबू है. 1942 क्या है, रेवोल्यूशनरी. करो, खड़ा हो जाता है तो दिखता है. When I come, people kind of be happy.
That's right.
That's enough now.
You know, you do bring happiness whenever you enter a place.
In real life?
In real life.
How lovely is that?
And even on screen, when they see you, people feel happy.
How lovely is that, I tell you.
I think that's fabulous.
That's nice. That's a nice feeling, Bharathi.
Yeah.
क्योंकि कोई देखकर खुशी मिलती बड़ी बात है यार, ऐसे नहीं लगना चाहिए ऐसे होना ही नहीं चाहिए। आई थैंक गॉड यार,
आपको देख के अच्छा लगता है कि अच्छा आदमी आया है, यू नो।
और माय लव टू एवरीबॉडी, ऐसे देखते रहो, ऐसे देखते रहो, चांद को देखो, स्पॉट को मत देखो।
Can I tell you one more thing about you which may not have hit you? You are very, very popular with girls of all ages, from mothers to sisters.
My mother's baby. मेरी माँ ने मेरे को ऐसा संभाला कि मैं तेरे को बता नहीं सकता। 7 साल की उम्र तक मुझे स्कूल में जाने नहीं दिया, बोले पैर गंदे हो जाएंगे, कहाँ बैठेगा, आगे पीछे कौन है। So 7 years after that my father fought and said he has to go to school. So at the age of 7 I was in kindergarten. So I'm a pampered little mother's boy. Okay. Maybe they like to look at me as
girls like
say कि या तो बेटा है, या तो अंकल है, या तो बाप है, या तो भाई है. They have that kind of feel because I've been around for a long time. King Uncle, yes. Then Bhoot Uncle. So the kids have grown watching that. Aina, Rangila, Ramlakhan, Khalnaik. So they've seen, you know, my images are there in different minds.
When you talk about King Uncle and Mission Kashmir, etc., King Uncle के time पे Hrithik was.
Yes, he was taking care of Tiger as an assistant director.
Right.
He was assisting.
Okay. And he was taking care of Tiger. Who
because when I used to, he used to call me for the shot. If I go, my boy used to cry. He was small.
Okay.
Since Dada, take something, he wanted to come with me. So I used to tell her to go and play with him. So he used to do all the tricks and things.
Sweet. Okay. And then you did a film where, you know, with Mission Kashmir.
Mission Kashmir,
where
where
the hero.
Yeah.
So you have seen all kinds of equations. Isn't
I
it?
have.
Yeah.
Not that I sit back and think about it, but if one digs in, there's been different kinds of equations. Yes.
Relationships.
Yes.
Yeah. You've seen Hrithik right from the time he was an AD taking care of a Tiger.
Even Salman, I've seen as an AD.
Right.
Salman's first film, I was the man who got his picture to the K.C. Bukaria's brother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
Pehli picture ki BV ka BV hota aisi hai, something.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all these boys have grown up because when you're 25, they are 20 or they're 18. And when you're 20, they're 15.
Yeah.
Right now the age don't look that you're this much and it's kind of same. But वहाँ पे बहुत फर्क पड़ता है 5 साल.
That's right. And then that same Tiger who Hrithik looked after as an AD,
War.
we do a film like War.
Wow.
Barabar.
Soch, wow.
And each lent something of his own to the film and to the screen, isn't it?
So true, darling. So true. So
It's
true.
so fascinating, actually.
Him working with a little boy who was looking after him.
Yes.
I know.
I think
know
it's
what you're saying.
fascinating.
And he's his fan also. So it was 2 ways. Yes, he was a fan. He was someone who was taking care of him.
Did you ever think Tiger would grow into an actor with this kind of USP of his own?
But I never thought about all these things.
Oh, you never thought?
I swear on my mother's life, I didn't. It just happened. Everything was happening.
Oh.
I thought he would play basketball. He'll play football. He's brilliant in that. That's what I thought about my daughter too. Both were good sports person. I never realized that this will happen.
Okay.
It just happened out of the blues.
I remember you told me much earlier that Tiger always had Michael Jackson,
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee in his and Jackie Chan. I think.
Jackie Chan,
He have them in his room.
Yeah, he used to go and watch this. 1 year he was inside the room.
Okay. Just
watching this.
And did it ever, as a father, as a parent, did it ever bother you when you see him do those kind of stunts, which is death
I don't
defying?
think, no, darling, I don't think about it.
No?
I know the technicians are taking care of them.
Okay.
And then Lord is up there. This has to be done, so it has to be done. Okay. And he's more doing it himself.
Yes.
There are scenes where I've seen him come out from a small square, jumping and coming in.
That's right.
It's tough, but he's training. He's training. Then there are teachers, fight masters. So, to somebody, how can I sit and think? I can't lie. Every corner.
How was the first time you saw him?
I loved it. I cried.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Hiropanti when I went to see that.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen him. He hadn't told me anything about it. ना पिक्चर की बात की, ना क्या करने वाला है आजकल. तो डायरेक्ट पिक्चर ही दिखा दिया बच्चे ने.
And आपने देखा when you saw him do his stunts and his.
Yeah. I was absolutely floored. Yeah.
And you also must have felt very happy as a parent.
Obviously, darling, it's normal enough, छोड़ो.
Yeah. Satisfied कि he's found his niche.
हाँ, हर बाप, हर माँ अपने बच्चे को कहीं ना कहीं कुछ में तो चाहता है कि वो सेट हो जाए.
That's right.
क्योंकि ज़िंदगी छोटी है, कब निकल गया मालूम नहीं पड़ता, तो उन लोग ऐसा लगता है कि देख लूँ अच्छी चीज़ें हों.
तो मैं कह रही थी कि you are very popular with girls. People do call you ladies man because girls like you of all kinds, of all ages. And yet I find that in the film industry, you are more known for your bromances, meaning you are friendly with Shah Rukh, you're friendly with Ajay Devgan, you're friendly with Salman, you're friendly with... one doesn't hear about you and any heroine.
No, I'm friendly to Dingy ji, Amrita.
Amrita.
Yeah. Dimple ji is there. I mean, when we meet, we chat properly. Tina ji is there.
Tina.
Yeah. Juhi Ma. I mean, Meenakshi ji. They're all lovely. They love me and I love them because I respect them. Poonam Ma.
Yeah. No, I know.
Pandi.
Of course, Pandi, of
तो
course.
कुछ नहीं, क्योंकि घूमना फिरना हम तो घूमते कहीं नहीं है. If I go out, then me and Danny Saab, we go out to the farm.
Danny.
He likes to cook, he likes to farm.
And he likes to sing.
He likes to sing. So these are the things I do with him.
Okay.
But बाकी Anil कभी मिल गया तो.
But it is more your friendships with these guys.
More than these guys, it's their kids. Like, yeah. Like the little boys, all the actors are my friends. उनके बच्चे मेरे दोस्त हैं.
Okay.
Because I go to parties more often than their fathers.
So ultimately, why is it that it's really fabulous that you are very attractive to girls, and yet I have never heard of a story that of you messing around outside the family,
I don't know.
outside your marriage, and I've never heard of anything that you've done to such an extent that it would upset Ayesha.
She knows me now. She knows me in and out. She has trusted me going out for years and years. I've been going to the best of the leading ladies of our industry. Ooty mein baithe, Kashmir mein baithe. Nahin, she will never bother. She won't even ask. She won't even call up and check. She'll be home. She knows he's gone out working. He'll come back home.
आखिर इधर ही तो आना है.
Very honest.
अच्छा, okay, yeah. No, but this is real. I mean, is it something because is it that you're discreet, or is it that
There's nothing to. There's no
or is it
discretion.
that you-
There's no. They respect me. I respect them. That's it. The leading ladies who come there,
because you've
they're my buddies.
never been romantically entangled with a heroine, which almost all other heroes at some stage get entangled.
अच्छा अपना अपना होता है ना.
लेकिन आपका कैसे नहीं हुआ?
माफी चाहता हूँ.
Because
Bharathi ji.
people talk more about you and the other guys, as I mean, the friendship level.
Oh, thank you.
And not about
I know my Jackie. I know my.
yeah, which is really amazing.
मेरे दोस्त हैं. डैनी मेरा खास दोस्त है. डैनी साहब के साथ मैं ज़्यादा घूमता हूँ.
Even his son and Tiger are friends.
They're friends, exactly.
That's right.
So,
Tiger is settled. Is there in his career? Is there anything that you want for Krishna, or let her be?
exactly, let her be. She's been offered film. She doesn't want to do it. She's into mixed martial art. She talks about health. She's aligning with people who are coming out with beauty products.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's doing her things.
Okay.
I don't want to say nothing.
You don't want her to become an actress and stuff like that?
Whatever she wants to be.
Okay.
I never thought about it.
Okay. Even with Tiger, it's not like you wanted to become.
Nah.
Though I do remember Subhash Ghai had given you a signing amount when he was a kid
Yes.
to launch him. You remember?
सुभाष जी ने पहले बोला था मैं साइनिंग अमाउंट दे रहा हूँ.
हाँ, correct. Although वो हुआ नहीं. Actually.
ना कभी तो होगा. अभी सुभाष जी कर रहे हैं डायरेक्ट.
अच्छा, okay.
He's directing me and one more actor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy any scene that you do with Tiger? Is it different from working with any other actor?
The first time that I shot with him, I didn't know how to behave because he's my son in the film and he's my son here.
Right.
So I had no idea. I was totally foxed.
Okay.
I had no idea. My instinct, my on-spot thinking, it just fizzled out my bloody head. I don't know what I did, and I was fidgeting around. My son took control of it totally. He held me the way he holds his father. That gave me the whole thing back because I was knocked out.
Okay. And that must have been the first time you were really
First time,
knocked
yeah,
out.
man.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm okay. I'm all right. I know. But this time, because लड़का मेरा और picture में भी लड़का मेरा.
That's right.
तो वो thought ही अलग था.
But now I guess you've got used to it.
Yeah, I'm waiting to work with him and show him
Look who your dad's all about. बाप कौन है?
दोनों अच्छा रोल मिल जाए ना तो करूँगा.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. One last question. You have come a very, very long way, touchwood, from the motorbike to having a fabulous house, a fabulous farm.
Oh, you remember all those things, motorbike and all? You remember me distinctly? Do you get? Yeah, because I forgot. Sometimes.
मुझे सब याद है. I remember you taking Jayanti to Oberoi for ice cream.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I remember that also. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. So you've come such a long way from your motorbike to this fabulous house. What does fame and fortune mean to you? Does it mean that now I'm in a place where I can buy what I want, I can do what I want? What does it?
This is the time. I mean, like fame and fortune. I've lost a lot. I've gained a lot. I've lost a lot. I've gained a lot. So fame and fortune is something which is part of any work that you do. If you're a great agriculturist, you get Padam Shri. That's really lovely. You're doing something. We are entertainers. We entertain. We lighten their mind. People like to see us. People like to hear things good from us. So those are the things that when I talk about thalassemia, when I talk about polio, when I talk about any kind of blood disorder or diseases or traffic, of planting trees, or taking care of the soil, that's what where I'm standing from the Teen Bhakti. This is the only good thing which is there, that in my heart, what I say, at least out of 10, some people listen and carry it forward. I talk about my things, those days, I mean, they wouldn't have listened to me.
The star value, you use it.
Maybe now people love me for what I am, and I can speak about things that I do, like growing properly, like taking care of everybody, like talking about thalassemia is the main thing that I talk about. I say it's just a blood disorder, that you got to check your blood before you have a baby.
Right.
So that if mother is minor and father is minor, thalassemia, the kid will be major. That means every 15 days there'll be blood transfusion for the little baby. Every 15 days till he lives or she lives. So, and it's just a matter of saying kitchen ke logon ko, beta bachcha abhi shaadi kar raha hai, thalassemia check karo, why baiko ko bhi bolo aur khud bhi check karo. Nobody says these things. It's preventive.
Right.
So these are the things which I speak, and I hope it reaches them.
So you're happy that you've reached a space where when you say something which is important, it reaches people.
It reaches people. They call me to speak about it.
Right.
They take me as the brand ambassador so that I can speak about it. At least awareness is everything for thalassemia. People have started. I've been going to different functions. I talk about it all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So whoever understands, it'll save the life of the baby and mother and father. What? Yeah.
Do you also talk a lot about the environment?
I do. I mean, it's something which everyone should understand. Progression, in the name of progression, we should not regress. We have to take care of a forest, our land for cattle, for, इतना भी forest नहीं कर देना चाहिए. बोलते हैं कि चारा खत्म हो जाए, गाय, बैल, उनका. So everything should be balanced, but it should be like you grow a plant on your birthday, on your annual day, so that everybody knows, oh, we should also grow a plant. Name it, go and see it, adopt a plant.
This plant is called Bidu.
No, this is called spider plant.
No,
but this is Bidu.
ये Bidu का है.
आपके लिए लाया हूँ, आपको देता हूँ.
Sweet, thank you.
ये रात को भी ऑक्सीजन देता है, बिडू. समझा ना? ये रात को भी ऑक्सीजन देगा, तो अपने बच्चे को प्यार करता है या अपने वाइफ को प्यार करता है, वो तेरे को कार्बन देगा. आई लव यू बोलेगा मतलब कार्बन. पर इसको आई लव यू बोलेगा ये ऑक्सीजन. समझे बिडू? कार्बन is not what we take oxygen, right darling? So yes. This is important.
We expel carbon.
इसको लेना ना, खड़ा है नजदीक भी.
तो ये घर पे भी रख सकते, घर के अंदर.
मैं तो बेड के पास सोने का मेरा हो सके तो मैं यहाँ सो जाऊँ, मगर कोई रखते नहीं है. फोन रख देता है आजू बाजू, वो रख देते. ये नहीं रहता, ये रहना चाहिए.
ये रहना चाहिए. Okay, this is lovely. Yeah. Okay. Last question. At this stage of your life, when you have touch wood, when you have everything right, what is left in your ambition?
Nothing, just to see my family happy. Yeah, my children happy, my wife happy, my friends happy. That's it. No ambition. No ambition.
No ambition.
No ambition.
Okay.
डिजायर किसी चीज का कभी किया नहीं इतना कि पागल हो गया.
And can you give me just one reason why Jackie Shroff has become the guy everybody looks up to and is accepted in any role, anywhere, after 40 years of working?
I don't know, you tell me.
You're not
Bharathi?
after 40 years, you're not has been. You're very much somebody who's right there.
I really have no idea. I just been myself. I try to understand, listen to people and be a medium and throw it there. If someone speaks about don't honk, it's not patriotic, I would say that.
Okay.
Clean your area, don't litter, that's being patriotic. So I'll say it. Okay, no honking is patriotic. You're taking care of things. But out here people, I don't know, maybe there are many people, maybe they don't care about each other.
In your career, you've always been very punctual, isn't it?
There's no option.
Even if your co-star is not.
No, there's no option. Because
So you wouldn't mind when your co-star would come late?
No.
No?
No, it gives me time to relax, go through my lines, do my work. No.
Okay. And you always stayed punctual?
Always. Yeah, I think yeah. Because being middle class, lower middle class, you've been paid for your work. So the responsibility automatically comes.
For some lot of middle class, ye kind of fame and success goes to their head and they don't retain their middle class values.
Doesn't matter. Panch only able. We don't look out, we look in. If I start looking around, then it'll be sad. I always say, Shezari nahi bagaitsa, don't look around, look within.
Bagaisa nahi na?
Nahi, Shezari nahi bagaitsa. Aat bag na. Tu kiti shaniyat.
Last, just give me this lovely description of Ganpati that you gave me and I'll wind up.
Nothing re baba. दो चार चीजें जो आते रहता है ना, which everyone has on SMSs and all, like the eyes which are focused, ear that listens to everything, head that keeps the wisdom, tummy that can digest whatever it eats, and सबसे बड़ा ये कम बोलने का ज़्यादा सुनने का. और गणपति बप्पा मौर्य उसकी तरह जैसा शिव महाराज शिव पार्वती माँ के आजू बाजू घुमा, उसका दुनिया उधर ही है, माता और पिता के पास. दुनिया घूमने की जरूरत, माँ बाप की सेवा कर लिया. हर हर महादेव, हर हर अर्धनारीश्वरी माँ.
And that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. What a wonderful conversation.
We'll have one more later on after 6-8 months, hopefully.
Wasn't
I'll
it
take you to the
wonderful?
farm. I'll take you to the farm also.
Oh, I want it.
Because that was to be done.
Yes, yes.